Good day, student. My name is Tony. I'm here. I'm going to help you to prepare inventory card to calculate your closing balance and your closing units using Fifo, first in, first out method. Ne? And then here, guys, we're given information for the transaction of the month of September, from 1st of September until 10th of September. Ne? We're going to calculate the closing balance. And then here, guys, is our format for inventory card. Ne? I use different colors, guys, to make things easy. If you can check is purchases and issue and total. Ne? For this box, guys, to make things for practical and for you to understand. Ne? We are going to treat this box as storeroom, as our storeroom. Ne? The entity, remember guys, the entity will purchase inventory from the supplier and then will issue inventory to the customer. From where? From the storeroom. We issue from the storeroom, we purchase inventory, and then we take inventory to where? To the storeroom. Ne? Okay, guys, let's start. We have given the information here. There's a balance which is our opening on the 1st of September. It's our opening balance. Okay, balance on the 1st of September was 250 units at 38 Rand per unit, ne? Which means on our storeroom we had an stock on hand, inventory on hand of how many units? 250 at how much? 38 Rand, ne? The total cost is how much? 38 Rand times 250 units. Yeah? Okay, guys. Remember, we are going to put our date in order. We have given our date, but our dates are not in order, guys. Be careful of date. Ne? On the 3rd of September, purchased inventory. How many units? 900 units. Ne? That 900 meter at a total cost of 36,000 from OB Ltd, which is our supply. And then how to get cost per unit, guys. Remember, cost per unit, you are going to take your total cost divided by number of units, ne? Which is 40 Rand, guys. And then remember, guys, your inventory should put your inventory in order. You should show, guys, like this first in, first out. Ne? You should start with your first inventory, which means you're going to bring this down. Because you can't start with 900 because this one is not the first one, guys. Because the first inventory is the one that we are going to issue first, ne? From 3 of September, we're going to 5 of September. Put your date in order, ne? And then from 5 of September, guys, we issued, ne? How many units? 600 meter, ne? 600 meter, guys. The total units issued is 600 units. Ne? Okay, remember, guys, I said this one is first in, first out, ne? Which means from this 600, which means we are going to issue these 200 to 250 units first at 38 rand. Ne? Okay. From this 600, which means we issued how many? 250, which means from this 900, we're going to issue 350 units, ne? At 40 rand, guys. 350 plus 250 is equals to 600 units, ne? Okay, 900 units minus 350 units, which means we have how many units in our storeroom? 550. Sixth of September. 6th of September returns, guys. Okay, before I start with returns, guys, remember we have two returns. We have return to the supplier and return to the factory, ne? Return from our customer. Okay, let me explain return to the supplier. Ne? The return to the supplier, guys, will decrease our units in the storeroom, which means we are going to take units from the supply from our storeroom to the supplier, ne? And then returns from the customer or to the factory, which means return to our storeroom, ne? The return to our storeroom from our customer, which means it's going to increase our units in our storeroom, ne? For example, here, guys, we have returned 300 meters to OB Ltd, which is our supply, and then purchased on 3rd of September. Ne? We're going to return how many units? 300 units. Ne? Okay, on the 3rd of September, remember, we purchased 900 units at how much? At 40 rand. At 40 rand. I said the returns to the supplier is going to decrease our units, ne? Which means our 550 is going to decrease by how many units? By 300 units, ne? Which means in our storeroom we're going to have 250 units. Okay, from 6th of September, we're going on 7 September. Then on 7 September, guys, let's see, on 7th September is purchases. Ne? We purchased how many units? Purchased 480 units. Ne? At how much, guys? Remember, 480 meter from OPLTT at 10% more than the previous purchases price issued. Ne? This one at how much? This one, guys, we purchased 900 units at 40 rand. Remember how was the 40 rand calculated? 36,000 divided by 940, we get our cost per unit, ne? And then 40 rand, 10% of 40 rand is 4 rand. 10% of 40 rand is 4 rand. We are going to use your calculator. 40 rand times 10% times 10 over 100 is equals to 4, ne? And then, since they said 480 meter from the OPLTT at 10% more than the previous purchases, ne? We're going to add 40 rand with 4 rand, which is 44 rand, ne? 40 rand plus 4 rand is 44 rand, ne? 44 rand times number of units. We have 21,120, ne? Okay. First in, first out method. We're going to bring this down. Some of you struggle to calculate the 44 rand. Now I hope now you understand. If they say it's less than, if it say it's going to decrease by 10%, which means you are going to minus with 4 rand, ne? Okay. 7 to 8 September. On the 8th of September, the return. Ne? Let's check whether it is a return to the storeroom or to the supply. Returns 160 meter from factory issued on 5th of September, ne? Which means here we're going to return the units from our customer to the factory. Remember, guys, when we issue as an entity, we issue to where? To the customer, ne? We return how many units? 160. Ne? At how much? On the 5th of September. Remember, guys, on the 5th of September, we issued 600 units from this batch, which it was our opening, and then 350 from is 950, and then which means we remain with 550, and then from 550 we returned 300 units to the supply, which means now we remain with how many units? 250. Ne? And then this 160, it falls under this one. It relates with 40 rand per unit. Ne? I said return to the factory is going to increase our units in a factory, ne? Which means now we have how many units? 410 at 40 rand. And then this return doesn't affect these units of 480. 108 units are not affected by this return. From 8, we are on 10 of September. And then 10 of September, we issued how many units? We issued 520 units. Yeah? Which means here we're going to issue 510 first at 40 rand. Yeah? And then we're going to issue with 410 minus 520 minus 410, which means we have how many units? We have 110, eh? Which means this 110, it falls under this one. Eh? Because here, guys, we issued the whole 410 from where? From 520, which means we remain with 110, which means we're going to issue 110 from 480. Hundred and 10 minus 10, you have 370 units. Okay. Remember, guys, we were calculating what? Closing balance. Ne? Let's assume our September, it ends on 31st of September, which is closing date. Okay? Then our closing unit is 170 units. We are done. We were looking, going to use a different color. We're done with our calculation, guys. I hope everyone will understand. And then consult, guys, where you don't understand. We are here, guys, to help you, to guide you. All the best. Thank you.